Hello there, I'm the Rampant Mystic and welcome back to No Man's Sky, and today we are going to be doing a derelict freighter because, well, I kind of feel like doing one, to be honest. I mean, it is Monday, so what better time to do a derelict freighter than on Monday, right? Right. Now, let's actually head straight towards that. Next week's episode, oh actually, what am I even saying? All episodes in all likelihood will be slightly on the shorter end for this week. For anybody wondering, I still haven't actually made a decision on what's going to happen with the channel. It's probably going to be a week or two. And what I mean by what's going to happen with the channel is, I mean, what's going to stay and what's going to go, or if there's going to be more. I doubt there's going to be more, though. I'm kind of a little bit struggling for time. I do know where the issue is. I kind of don't want to deal with it at the moment, though, so yeah, there's that. The issue is that I've been doing some things on the side, and I just don't have the time. The thing is, though, I can't cut them off, because I kind of have to do them. So we'll be seeing exactly how things will be proceeding in the future. Oh man, that's a little bit... That was a little bit too loud on my end. I don't know why. Must have accidentally raised the audio. And we got the security credentials on the first try. That is exactly what we normally are looking for. That's not what I meant to do. No. Now this ship has 12 zones, which is kind of nice. It's a slightly larger ship. The Tier 3 community research has been complete, which means the last... Move. Why you don't have physics? Which means the last thing for the companions is operational. Sadly, we cannot summon them here. I don't understand why. Maybe it's... maybe some of the bigger ones, sure, but ours is kind of small. So yeah, no spark today, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Sadly no spark today. Don't worry, though, I did pet him before we actually began. He was fine. He's actually doing good. Probably better than when I'm here. Yes. Kind of like my dog. Oh. Except the dog kind of misses me when I'm gone for too long. Yeah. So, for those that don't know, I actually recently started working again. I was offered several jobs, actually. So, funny thing is, I was actually just telling my friends about this. You know, so there could be months where nobody calls, you know, to offer you a job, even though you're applying everywhere. And then all of a sudden, in like 2 days, you get like 10 offers, and you don't know where to go. But anyway, yes, I have technically not started yet. I was just... why did I read this? Technically not started yet, but I will be starting off, well, this week. Actually, tomorrow. So... What was I saying? What was my point? Oh, right. So I was actually away for, you know, on interviews and whatnot, and I was away for mostly all day, for several days. And, you know, puppy, well, I'm calling her a puppy, but she's like 8 months old now, I think. Around 8. And she is not used to being home alone, since nobody can be home. Since the missus does work, and there's just nobody home. She's kind of, you know, a little bit depressed when I leave, since I'm technically the last person to leave. Most days. But yeah, we're gonna have to probably get somebody to, you know, check on her at least once or twice a day. And I have an idea who it's going to be. Somebody who is not gonna say no and is very close by. So she's still gonna be happy. Anyway, record terminal access searching. Okay, this is the crew manifest. We've seen this many times before. Sorry if I do talk a little bit more about my puppy, but you know, it is... I don't want her to, you know, feel like we're abandoning her for almost all the time, but it is what it is. Like, we do have to go to work. We have to buy her food, so food is expensive. Especially if you want to buy good stuff. Buy the cheap stuff, yeah, it's obviously cheap, but the good stuff is not. It's like, actually some of it is more expensive than proper meat. You know, except for the fact that you do feed like 50 to 100 grams to her, something like that. It's not a big breed of dog, by the way, for anybody wondering. If anybody's like, oh, 50 to 100 grams, that's a small amount. No, it's actually a lot. She's a small breed of dog. So, in fact, that might actually be slightly overfeeding. But she hasn't gained any weight, so we're fine. If she does start to gain weight, we'll adjust. Plus, there's a reason I have a veterinarian on call, more or less. I say on call, I have their phone number. People are not generally happy when I call them, though. Anyway, enough about that. Right, the ship. We're actually almost done with it, surprisingly. It's kind of empty. Yeah, there's like nothing to loot, which is a little bit disappointing on my end. No. I do have to go behind you, so I might as well do this. Oh, I wish you would all vanish again. That was so fun. Ah, what? There's one alive? I saw it around here. Oh. No. Yeah. Alright. And we are done with this room? Yeah, it looks like we are. It's just this area over here to the side. So even though it's a slightly larger ship, it's going by very quickly. Because there's just nothing to loot. So thus I am not slowed down at all. Aw, why did I do that? I heard it. I heard it, and yet still I continued moving. I thought I was far enough away. Oh well. Oh, more of these, great. They're actually placed in such a way that moving around... Oh, this is actually a loot-friendly room. Placed in such a way that moving around them is going to be very difficult. Especially around this one. That being said, we're not going to do that. Oh, they're evacuing. They're evacuing. Where'd the others go? I saw one here. I saw it. Show yourself. There's one more somewhere. Where is it? I can hear it. Oh, there it is. Alright. You know, I'm actually going to use the jetpack here. I know I shouldn't, but I know I said I won't, but... I'm fine. Oh, bye. Alright. I know I said I won't, but that was just annoying. I kind of want to get rid of them quickly. So for those that are wondering, which there's probably somebody out there that is wondering, yes, I can use the jetpack because I am playing a modded version of the game. Technically, I try not to because otherwise it makes certain things a little bit easier. It doesn't really matter though, the game isn't too hard, but I'm just kind of gonna avoid it. Yeah, it's not really a game that's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be, you know, about exploration and about gathering resources. And staying next to horrific nests while they are fully red. Because, yeah. I'm actually not gonna annoy this one. Never mind, we're gonna annoy this one. And I see you. But apparently I cannot aim at you. Where's the other one? Oh, apparently there's no other one. I thought there was one more for some reason. Okay. How done are we? Okay, so we did this part. These we need to do. Now I'm not actually... Oh, hello. It's gone. It stopped moving. Wait, are we done here? Oh, we're done here. Wait, when did I do this? What? Really? No. No. Hold your horses. Really? Yeah, I did do this. What? Oh, they're both thumping now. They're both active. Stuck in between two of them. Alright, that's better. We're out. We're out now. Apparently I missed this. Don't know how. Yeah, we haven't gotten a blueprint in the past, what is it, like 3, 4, 5 freighters? So I'm kind of being led to believe that there are no more to get. Or the last ones, I should say, are being elusive. Which is entirely possible as well. For all I know, they could have just removed the blueprints from here. And I haven't actually read that. So... I do tend to read the patch notes, I just tend to not really skim them. I tend to fast read. If anybody knows what that is, it's like reading in between words. So it's basically skipping a couple of words and making them up in your head. So it's you read a lot faster, but most of the time it's incorrect, and I don't know why I'm used to it. I just am. Input accepted. So let's see what the captain's log is. Of course, we do have the credentials. Temporary officer. Temporary. Okay. It's one hell of a rank. Atlas interface remains alone. Traveler craft dock from time to time. No others. Observations continue. Sentinels returned after 10th cycle absence. Thousands this time. More than could possibly accumulate within the interface's hull. All readings remain the same. Our sensors are at fault, of course, and forgive me for the interruption there. Data stamp. A freighter is approaching on long-range scanners. It claims to a Korvax vessel. I think they missed a B here, as in it claims to be a Korvax vessel, though we hear nothing from the convergence. A trick of the enemy. We destroyed the freighter upon its arrival. Small craft retrieved bodies from the wreck. They looked just like our own, each carapace identical, each residual echo. What did they want with us? What were they trying to do? Well, this is the log of Yellow Mariah, and yes, that is what I'm calling the ship. It's better than what they're calling it. Now, if I can only remember where we came from. Oh, we came from there. Did we loot anything? I'm sorry, it's just had to have an interruption for a minute or two, and I kind of forget where I was. It's me we're talking about. I'm forgetful. Very, very, very forgetful. Like, looks like these two are the last doors we have to go through. We have 12 areas. This is the 10th one, so we're actually basically done here. Afterwards, we're actually going to check the new stuff for our companions. No, that's not what I wanted to loot. I guess that's fine. Hello. I've never seen one here. It's an interesting place, though. I do have to admit. But I've never seen one there. Ever. Like that on the side. I'm absolutely sure I've never seen one. Okay, I smell green here. Yeah, would you look at that. My smell is always correct. Always. Well. Shouldn't have said that. I'm gonna be incorrect once, and I'm never gonna hear the end of it. Let's actually do that. Alright, and this, because, I mean, why not? At this point, we might as well light up the room like it's Christmas. In March. Pretty sure somebody's still celebrating Christmas in March. That was a misclick. That was a misclick. It's supposed to be shift instead of spacebar there. Well, it looks like we're done. Yeah, we are done. Do I actually need more bulkheads? And never mind the clutter, I still haven't actually fixed that. Oh, we're on 18. Do I have any here? No. I said I was going to go up to 20 and I was going to end, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I said. So we're just going to get another bulkhead here. There it is. And of course, instantly send it that way. Now we're up to 19. And we are basically done here. So I'm just going to go into third person mode and turn off the torch because we don't need it anymore. I guess we do need to actually transmit these. Oh, sell them for tainted metal. The difference in light levels is just astonishing inside and outside the ship. And as soon as we actually go away from the freighter, it's going to increase the light as well a little bit. It's barely noticeable, but it is noticeable. Oh, that's kind of far away. That is very far away. Wow. Alright. Alrighty, we are at the station. I did some very, very quick inventory management, which means I did basically nothing. I just put it in somewhere else for later down the line to deal with it, and we have a bunch of stuff to sell, which we should do now, so it just doesn't keep cluttering up my inventory. Like, apparently, we have 4 modules to sell. I'm pretty sure I sold the last ones off, so we must have gotten them here. I wasn't paying much attention. I'm mostly looking for blueprints. Anything else is just, you know, it's whatever. We get it. Yeah, it's just a bonus. Yeah, we're mostly looking for blueprints, unless I do have them all. Which I should probably check. Probably. And I probably will someday if I remember. Didn't I have 4? No, apparently it was 3 because we had 2 here and 1 here. Alright, I thought it was 4. That's fine though. So we just offloaded all the crew credentials and everything. So the next course of action is, because I actually don't want to... It's actually a nice looking ship. This one. Kind of like it. It's weird. And I like weird designs. So I don't forget, we're actually going to get some navigation charts here. Decrypted user data, we're going to sell it to the Chinese quickly. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. There. Alright, let's... Nope, not that one. This one. We don't need the guild envoy. Exchange maps, and we need 10 of these. I'm gonna get 10 again, and hopefully those will be enough for me to finish the, well, everything, really. Since we're only missing a couple more blueprints. And we're basically done with manufacturing facilities. I know I said that like 10 episodes ago. One of these days, though. One of these days we're gonna finish that. Honestly, I don't mind manufacturing facilities. It's just, it's kind of all the flying about. Oh, it doesn't matter if they're scanning me or not. We're just going to the station. Oh, by the way, multiplayer's still off. I probably should turn it on one day. It doesn't really affect anything, to be honest, unless you really want to see other people in the galaxy. And that's a rarity, by the way. So in my... What are we up to? Like 600 hours now? Yeah, almost 600. 550 hours now of No Man's Sky playtime. I have only randomly encountered one person. One individual. And he is actually the individual that enlightened me that this game actually does have mods. And I believe that was on camera. I honestly don't remember if that was recorded or not. But that was a very long time ago. So this is the one we were talking about. Which of course I do want. Of course there's a bunch of other stuff here like plants, which we will probably get eventually. Hello. Sorry, I just saw something that looks really cool. I just need to see it again. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I was actually thinking that those do look like eyes. Like protrusions on this bizarre organism are capable of both processing light and performing simple calculations, although it is unclear what they are watching for. I wouldn't want that near me. Just gonna point that out. I wouldn't want that near me if that was actually in real life. Oh, can you imagine? That'd be weird. Like a plant looking at you. Now that I say that, there are a couple of plants behind me. Oh boy. And paranoia setting in. Be careful. Alright. Well, we got the emergency broadcast receiver, and I believe that is going to be it for today. Yes, as I said, for the foreseeable future. Probably until the end of the week, at most for 2 weeks, until I actually make a decision on what I'm going to do. Things might be slightly on the shorter end. Everything will be on the shorter end. Hopefully not too much, but yeah, for now though, we're gonna end things off here. I've been the Rampant. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of No Man's Sky, and I do hope to see y'all in the next one.